Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a makeup tutorial. I was sitting and thinking I haven't done one in a while, but also I feel like I've been doing the same thing over and over again. The problem is I'm not inspired by any crazy ones. I'm that like basic girl who just wants like makeup tutorials with makeup that I can actually wear. So I'm sorry if I'm boring and basic, but I'm proud of it. So I am on a mission to create a warm winter kind of makeup. And I wanted to say thank you for Color Science for sponsoring this video. And let's get to it. Okay, so first I'm gonna start. I have my moisturizer and everything on, and let me first put my hair up so it's not gonna get all up in my face. This is basically my everyday hairstyle. So you get 2 tutorials in one. This is the mommy bun. Okay, maybe let's take these out. They're very distracting. Whoa, it looks like I'm gonna beat someone up. With my makeup tutorials, you'll notice that I have some redness, and you see it now. There's some redness around my nose that I always want to try to avoid, especially in the winter. My nose gets cold and gets red. I have this irritation here. I used to think that I have rosacea, but I don't have rosacea, but I still have to think about primers that will help to balance the skin tone and not have any areas that are different in color. I used to do a lot, like I would put extra concealer or something in those areas, and it's a little bit annoying. So this is where Color Science All Calm Corrector comes into the picture. So I use it as a primer. It has 50 SPF in it. It's basically a 3-in-1 type of product. It neutralizes the appearance of any redness on my skin, and I recommend you to warm it up in your hands for a smoother application because it blends really well. Ooh, yeah girl. It provides an ongoing redness and sensitivity relief. They have a patent going. It's called Biocellus Complex. The #1 trigger for redness and rosacea is sun, so that's why it has a 50 SPF broad spectrum protection, which is very important. So if you guys are interested and you suffer from redness, oh, this is so good. Look, yay, it's all neutral now. So if you guys battling with redness or rosacea or have uneven skin tone that you want to correct, you can totally check it out. I'm gonna link it in the description box, and I'm gonna attach a coupon code where if you purchase this, you're gonna get a brush that goes together with the SPF. Now that my skin tone is all neutralized, I'm gonna use my Bobbi Brown corrector to make sure that there are no darkness under my eyes. I always apply this one before I put my concealer on, but I don't even think I'll use a concealer. This seems enough. And then for my coverage, I'll use the Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. This is also have a broad spectrum of 30 SPF, and this is Bare Minerals. This has been a darling for me. I've been using it, a darling for me. Where do I come up with these things? I've been using it for years. This is especially kind of my go-to in the winters, just because it's very light and it still gives the skin that glow that it needs without making it feel and look dry and matte. I don't like the matte look. I was on vacation for 10 days and I came back with this. I feel like I'm actually lighter than I was when I left. But it's honestly because I always protect my face. Like, you don't even know. Like, my body is darker. Look at my body. Look at my face. What? It's okay, Valeria. You're gonna thank me later when you're like in your 40s and you don't have sunspots and stuff on your skin. Once I apply this, then I'll start with my eyebrows. And I actually got this one to try. It's from Maybelline Total Temptation. This one is a good brow definer. Mine is a blonde. I'm just gonna brush them out. I have to say, I find that so many companies now came out with an equivalent brow pencil to Anastasia Beverly Hills. I used to buy that one all the time, and I tried a few like more kind of mass market products, like drugstore products before, and they always really sucked in comparison, but everyone really stepped up their game when it comes to brow pencils. So you can definitely find a much more affordable versions than the Anastasia of Beverly Hills. I'm gonna pretend that I totally know the look that I'm going for, so just bear with me. Because these vague like names to makeup tutorials, warm winter makeup look, what does that even mean? What does that mean, warm winter look? We will find out. Okay, brows are done. We can start with our palette. And I'm using the Magnifeyes Nude Edition. I wonder, are there people that like they hire to come up with the names for the palettes? There's always like these game on words and stuff. I'm gonna be using this one. It's like a taupey one. So always, I guess, a good base to start with. Okay, I think I'm done. This is it. Looks warm and wintry. And I just always apply it on the crease of the eye because I've seen a lot of other people do it and it works. It contours the eye. This is to me, this is it. This is makeup enough. This is enough winter makeup. It's good. Put some mascara on and go home, girl. But no, I'm gonna be creative here. God help us all. Okay, now that I blended it, then I'm gonna add a deeper layer to this, which will be this one. And now I'm gonna blend. We'll do it here. Okay, blend, dude, blend. You're not supposed to stay there. And then I'm gonna put the taupey part under the eye to create a little more definition. And I blend a little more. And then I'm just gonna take this goldy part and just apply it on the inner corner and right in the middle to give it a little glow. I must glow. The desire to glow is strong. It will help also open the eyes. And then I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury. This is just an eye pencil in brown. And I'm gonna put it on my eyelash line just to bring a little more definition without putting an eyeliner. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna put mascara. And this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This is the travel one. I love this one. It takes so little space. I can put it in any of my little purses because there's no such thing as too much mascara. Mascara is life. And I guess I'll apply a little bit on the bottom lashes. And then kind of think that I'm done. I find that I always go for browns and golds. I don't know, I feel like it really looks good on everybody and it brings that like sultry type of look. Okay, so once we have our eyes ready, I'm gonna apply a nude to my lips. Now my lips have a pretty reddish pigment, so every time I put nude it looks a little pinkish. I'm gonna put a little bit of my foundation to mute it. And I'll be using the Charlotte Tilbury Nude Kate. This is such a pretty nude. Definitely the nudest my lips have ever been. And then I'm just gonna clean it all up. And we actually will put a little bit of concealer under the eye. I'm using the Lock-It concealer from Kat Von D. It's also been a favorite of mine for a long time already. I have so many products that I just kind of stick to and been purchasing and using for a while. I think Lock-It has been with me for like 3 years at least. And I'm just going to put a little more definition under the eye with the taupey one. And then I'm gonna put my Makeup Forever HD. This is gonna work. I'm not gonna throw it out. Still so much product in there. And I'm just gonna make everything a little less shiny. And then I'm gonna put my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's so subtle. It looks like just got a little bit of warmth, but it definitely doesn't feel like too much. Okay, this is really coming together as more of like a natural warm winter look. Caption right there. And then I'm gonna apply a little bit of blush. This is also the Charlotte Tilbury. I love Charlotte Tilbury. What can I do? This is the Formentera, and I love these beach sticks. She has so many great colors in them. I own like 3 of these, and this is more kind of a brownish, more wintry, I would say, color. But it all has a very subtle colors to it. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of glow, and this is from the same palette, like the bronzer, the highlight, and I'm just gonna put it right here. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, and one last thing, okay? I love to put more on at the ends of my lashes just to create a little more opening here. Okay, so this is it. This is my warm, kind of glowy winter look. This look you can really put a little more color on, so it will be a more evening-y one. It can be during the day. You can blend it a little bit more to make it more natural. It's a very versatile look, and I find that I always go for these kind of tones because it would really work with any eye color and any skin tone, and it really complements, I feel, the shape and brings like warmth into the, because that's what we need in the winter, warmth. Fake it till you make it. And this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think, if you have any more requests. If you guys are suffering from redness or rosacea, I highly recommend you guys to check out the All Calm Clinical Redness Corrector with 50 SPF in the link in the description box to learn more about it. And let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I am done. Peace out.